Hey, it's Rachel. In this lesson, we will go over the basic definitions and concepts used in geometry. There are a lot of new words and descriptions, so grab your notebooks to take notes during this lesson. When you start studying geometry, it is important to know and understand some basic concepts. What is geometry? Geometry, that part of mathematics which treats the properties of points, lines, surfaces, and solids. Geometry comes from the Greek meaning, earth measurement, and is the visual study of shapes, sizes, and patterns. Geometry is a subject of math that looks at size, shape, and position of figures in their location in space. This lesson will cover the fundamentals of geometry. In the geometric figures that we are going to cover today, we will talk about three things. What a figure looks like, what the definition of the figure, how we name the figure. Alright, we're gonna start with points because they're about the simplest thing you can imagine in geometry. What's a point? Let me draw some for you. So these are points. They're just little tiny dots in space, but they do a really important job in geometry. They help us describe specific location in space, like the end of the line, or the corner of a square, or the center of a circle. But they won't really help that much unless we name them, because if I say, hey, look at that point over there, it's kind of hard to tell which one I'm talking about. I mean, they all look the same. So what the name should we give these points? Well, let's see. How about Alucard and Bruno? That'd be good. Maybe Sicilian, Dyrot. How about Esmeralda and Faramis? Let's see. Gatot. Perfect. You know, on second thought, those names are kind of long and complicated. Why don't we use the first letters of each name instead? Then now if I say, look at the point A or look at point B, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, let's do that. The first figure we're going to cover is point A. Point A is a definite or specific spot in space, but it doesn't have a shape or a size. Notice in the picture that the point has a label A. We name points with what they are in their labels. So this name is point A. Now this is a line. While this line looks like a straight line, it really made up of an infinite number of points or a lot of points. A whole collection that go on indefinitely or forever in both directions. We know this because of the arrows on either end. Notice that the two of the points on the line have been named point B and C. To name the line, we will use the letters for the points, with a symbol above them, and the symbol is a line. Now we have a ray, like a ray of sunshine that starts at the sun and spreads out forever. A ray has one endpoint but extends in the other direction infinitely. Notice that there are 2 points on this ray. One of the points is at the endpoint D, and point E is on the ray. To name the ray, we use the 2 points in a symbol. The symbol looks like a little ray above the letters. Our next geometric shape is a line segment. We know that this is a line segment and not a line because it has 2 endpoints. We see the 2 points here, and the endpoints have been named point F and point G. We can name a line segment by using the name of the endpoints with a symbol on top. The symbol is a small line segment. Intersecting lines are 2 lines that cross each other at point. The point where they cross is called the point of intersection. We would name this intersection while the names of both lines, so line A and B is intersecting line CD. Parallel lines are 2 lines that will never ever cross each other. They are equidistant apart. We can name parallel lines with the names of both lines and the symbol for parallel between them. The last geometric figure we will talk about in this lesson is the angle. The angle is one of the key figures used in geometry. An angle is when two rays are connected at the same point. The two rays are connected at a common endpoint. This endpoint is called the vertex. A vertex is also a type of point of intersection. We name an angle by putting all of the letters together, making sure the vertex is the middle letter, so this would be angle XYZ. We can write it by putting the angle symbol in front. Great job learning all of the basic geometric figures. Study what you've learned by doing the line and quizzes. Have fun and remember to always be clever. Thanks for watching.